morning, class. I'm your new teacher, Mr. Miser. Nope, that was terrible. I don't know why I'm so nervous this morning. I mean,
I have a degree. I love children. There's no reason why I won't be a great teacher.
They're gonna laugh at me. I hope they don't think I'm goofy.
I'll be fine. They're only 8-year-olds. I remember what it was like to be an 8-year-old, I think.
Those little monsters are gonna eat me alive!
I got up early. I have plenty of time.
I'll just look over my lesson plan.
Ugh, it's too early.
I wish I could just go back to bed.
I'm not a morning person.
I think I'll watch some TV, relax a little.
As your body grows bigger,
your mind was slower. It's great to learn,
'cause knowledge is power.
It's Schoolhouse Rocking, a chip off the block of your favorite schoolhouse, Schoolhouse Rock.
Schoolhouse Rock? I didn't realize this old show was back on. I guess I have a little time to watch.
Hey, welcome to Schoolhouse Rock.
Live Junior!
Where this is the schoolhouse, and you are rocking it.
Who are you, and what are you doing in my rec room?
We're you, Tom.
Well, that's enough TV for one morning. I'm going insane.
No, don't turn off the TV. Keep the TV on, please.
You want the TV? Take the TV. The TV's all yours. Just leave me alone.
Relax, Tom. We're just different parts of you. We're all the ideas in your head.
And it's not just us, Tom. Do you realize how many ideas you have in your head? Just look around you.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
I don't understand this.
Don't you see, Tom? We're every person you've ever met.
We're every place you've ever been.
We're everything you've ever known.
Feel better?
No.
You look great.
Well, every person you can know, and every place that you can go, and anything that you can show, you know they're nouns.
A noun's a special kind of word. It's anything you ever heard. I find it quite interesting. A noun's a person, place, or thing.
Oh, I took a train to another state. The flora and fauna I saw were really great. When I saw some bandits chasing the train, I was wishing I was back home again. I took a train to another state.
Well, every person you can know.
Like a bandit.
Or an engineer.
And anything that you can know.
Like a state.
Or a home.
And anything that you can show.
Like animals. Plants.
Or a train.
You know they're nouns. You know they're nouns.
Oh, I took a ferry to the Statue of Liberty. My best friend was waiting there for me. I went for a walk on the island, you know, and in the middle of summer it started snowing. I took a ferry to the Statue of Liberty.
Well, every person you can know.
Like a
Or
friend.
the captain of a ship.
And any place that you can go.
Like an island.
Or the sea.
And anything that you can show.
Like a statue.
A ferry.
Or snow.
You know they're nouns. You know they're nouns. Oh, I put a dime in the drugstore record machine. Oh, and he goes stop playing if you know what I mean. Chevy check, he was doing the twist and the beals and the monkeys. It goes like this, yeah. I put a dime in the drugstore record machine. Well, every person you can know.
Like a beetle. And the monkey.
Chubby checker.
Any place that you can go.
Like a neighborhood. Or a store.
Anything that you can show.
Like a dime.
Or a record machine.
You know they're nouns. A noun's a special kind of word. It's anything you've ever heard. I find it quite interesting. A noun's a person, place, or thing. A noun is a person, place, or thing. good morning hallucination, but I've got to get ready to teach my first day of classes, so I would appreciate it if you would just scoot.
Tom, we know today is your first day of teaching. That's why we're here. We're here to help you, right?
Yeah.
What would really help is if I look over my lesson plan. It's going to be tough enough already.
Tom, it's not going to be tough. Why, when we get through with you, it's going to be easy as...
One, two, three.
3 is a magic number. Yes, it is. It's a magic number.
Somewhere in the veil of ancient history,
You get 3 as a magic number.
past and the present and the future, faith and hope and charity, the heart and the brain and the body give you 3 as a magic number.
A man and a woman had a little baby. Yes, they did. They had 3 in the family.
That's a magic number.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Do that with me.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30.
Now multiply backwards from 3 times 10. 3 times 10 is 30. 3 times 9 is 27. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 4 is 12. And 3 times 3 is 9. And
3 times 2 is 6.
And 3 times 1. What is it?
3.
A man and a woman had a little baby. Yes, they did.
They had 3 in the family. That's a magic number.
That was the coolest song.
How could you say that was the coolest song when there's still so many more cooler songs to do?
I don't know. It was just the first adjective that came to mind.
What's an adjective?
I know what an adjective is. It's a word used to describe things. Let me tell you a little something about them. Got home from camping last spring. Saw people, places, and things. We barely had a ride. Friends asked us to describe the people, places, and every last thing. So we unpacked our adjectives. I unpacked frustrating first. Reached in and found the word worst. Then I picked soggy and then I picked foggy and then I was ready to tell them I did. 'Cause I unpacked my adjectives. Adjectives are words you use to really describe things. Handy words to carry around. Days are sunny or they're rainy. Kids are dumb unless they're brainy. Adjectives can show you which way. Adjectives are often used to help us compare things. To say how thin, how fat, how short, how tall. Girls who talk can get taller. Boys who smile can get smaller. So one is the tallest, the other the smallest of all. We hiked along without care. Then we ran into a bear. Was a hairy bear. He was a scary bear. We made a hasty retreat from his lair and described him with adjectives. you go on a trip. Remember this little tip. The minute you get back, they'll ask you this and that. You can describe people, places, and things. Simply unpack your adjectives. You can do it with adjectives. Tell them about it with adjectives. You can shout it with adjectives. Adjectives.
Shout it out, crazy backpack adjectives girl. Over our Gregorius blue-eyed friendly friend.
Okay, I think I'm starting to get the idea here. I can teach grammar if I use a little imagination.
Right.
But I'm not just going to be teaching grammar. I'm also going to be teaching math and science and social studies.
Aha, social studies. I think I understand your problem, and I believe I can help. Follow me.
Well, what are we waiting for? George?
My name's not George, it's Bill. I'm just a Bill, yes, I'm only a Bill, and I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Well, it's a long, long journey to the capital city. It's a long, long wait while I'm sitting in committee. But I know I'll be a law someday. At least I hope and pray that I will. But today I am still just a Bill.
Gee, Bill, you certainly have a lot of patience and courage.
Yeah, and when I started out, I wasn't even a Bill. I was just an idea. Some folks back home decided they want a law passed, so they called a local congressman, and he said, "You're right, that ought to be a law." So he sat down, wrote me out, and introduced me to Congress, and I became a Bill. And I'll remain a Bill until they decide to make me a law. I'm just a Bill, yes, I'm only a Bill, and I got as far as Capitol Hill. Well, now I'm stuck in committee, and I'll sit here and wait while a few key congressmen discuss and debate whenever they should make me a law. How I hope and pray that they will, but today I am still just a Bill.
Listen to all those congressmen arguing. Is all that discussion and debate about you?
Yeah, and I'm one of the lucky ones. Most bills don't even make it this far. I hope they reported me favorably, otherwise I might die.
Die?
Yeah, die in committee. Oh, but it looks like I'm gonna live. Now I go to the House of Representatives and they vote on me again.
And what happens if they say yes?
Then I go to the Senate and the whole thing starts over again.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. I'm just a Bill, yes, I'm only a Bill. And if they vote for me on Capitol Hill, well, then I'm off to the White House where I'll wait in a line with a lot of other bills for the president to sign. If he signs me, then I'll be a law. How I hope and pray that he will. But today I am still just a Bill.
You mean even if the whole Congress says that you should be a law, the president can still say no?
Yeah, and that's called a veto. If the president vetoes me, then I go back to Congress and they vote on me. But by that time,
it's highly unlikely that you'll become a law. It's not easy becoming a law, is it, Bill?
But how I hope and pray that I will. But today I am still just a Bill.
He signed you, Bill. Now you're a law.
Oh, yes. High five.
That was one of my favorite ones. I'd forgotten how much I'd learned on early Saturday mornings between bowls of Cocoa Puffs.
Don't forget, Tom, it was a schoolhouse rock song that helped us pass Mr. Downs' Constitution exam.
That's right. A whole classroom full of people singing.
Hey, do you know about the USA? Do you know about the government? Can you tell me about the Constitution? Hey, learn about the USA. In 1787, I'm told our founding fathers did agree to write a list of principles for keeping people free. The USA was just starting out, a whole brand new country. And so our people spelled it out, the things that we should be.
And they put those principles down on paper and called it the Constitution. And it's been helping us run our country ever since then. The first part of the Constitution is called the Preamble, and it tells us what those founding fathers set out to do.
We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, to ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. In 1787, I'm told our founding fathers all sat down and wrote a list of principles that's known the world around. The USA was just starting out, a whole brand new country. And so our people spelled it out, they wanted a land of liberty.
But Dory, how does the preamble go?
I'm glad you asked, Tom. We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, to ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America, for the United States of America.
You know, in all my years of serious training to become a teacher, they forgot one important thing.
What?
That learning should be fun, like a game.
Right.
Woo! That one really wore me out. I'm ready to take a nap.
No naps. We gotta keep our blood moving.
There's a great new craze that's sweeping the nation.
Come on, do circulation.
It starts with your heart, what a great sensation.
Come on, do circulation.
Out through your arteries into your veins. Your heart pumps the blood, then it does it again.
So come on, everybody get on and run. Circulation. So come on,
Everybody exercise your body.
for circulation. Circulation. Everybody form a circle now.
Oh, circulation.
Love
Your blood, you just start moving around. Circulation.
It's a function that's so outside.
And if your feet fall asleep, then
You're not circulating right.
you got 4 heart parts to pump the blood.
Love, dub. Yeah, that's circulation.
Left and right ventricle, left and right atrium.
Yeah, they do it. They circulate.
They pump blood from your lungs for oxygen, and then your arteries take it through to your body, and your veins bring your blood back to be renewed. Circulation takes nutrition to your cells and gets rid of carbon dioxide waste as well. Circulation, it's function that's so outside. And if your hands are cold, then
You're not circulating right.
well, your blood is such a life-giving potion. Like a river, it's always in motion. From your head to your toes, doing good as it goes. It's a big, red, beautiful ocean. It's a great new craze that's sweeping the nation.
Come on, do the circulation.
It starts with your heart, what a great sensation.
Yeah, go do it, circulate.
Out through your arteries into your veins. Your heart pumps the blood, then it does it again.
So come on, everybody get on it, on circulation. So come on, everybody get on it, on circulation. For circulation.
Woo, that one just plumb wore me out, Tom.
It was a really fun song,
And,
and it was very informative.
but,
It kind of wore me out a bit.
or,
Hey, what's with all the conjunctions?
you tell us, Tom.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
Hooking up words and phrases and clauses.
Conjunction, junction, how's that function?
I got 3 favorite cars that get most of my job done.
Conjunction, junction, what's their function?
I got and, but, and, or. They'll take you pretty far. And that's an additive, like this and that. And then there's but. That's sort of the opposite. Not this, but that. And then there's or. O-R. When you have a choice, like this or that. And, but, and, or gets you pretty far.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
Hooking up 2 boxcars and making them run right. Milk and honey, bread and butter, peas and rice.
Hey, that's nice.
Dirty but happy, digging and scratching, losing a shoe and a button or 2. He's poor but honest, sad but true. Boo hoo 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 hoo.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
Hooking up 2 cars to one when you say something like this, choice. Either now or later, or no choice. Either now nor ever.
Hey, that's clever.
Eat this or that, grow thin or fat. Never ever would I do that. I don't want to be fat.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
Hooking up words and clauses that balance like out of the frying pan and into the fire. He colors the sandbags, but the balloon wouldn't go any higher. Let's go up to the mountains or down to the seas. You should always say thank you, or at least say please.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
I'm hooking up words and phrases and clauses in complex sentences like, in the morning, when I'm usually wide awake, I love to take a walk through the gardens and down by the lake, where I often see a duck and a drake. And I wonder as I walk by just what they'd say if they could speak, although I know that's an absurd thought.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
Hooking up cars and making them function.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
I like tying up words and phrases and clauses.
Conjunction, junction, what's that function?
I'm gonna get you there if you're very careful.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
I'm gonna get you there.
After that song, I think I'm ready to teach me some English.
Good, Tom, good. But don't forget that English isn't the first language of many of your new students.
You're right. I'm going to have many new students from different cultures and countries. I am going to be very important in their transition to America.
That's right. That's so exciting. You have as much to learn from them as they have to learn from you. That's one of the great things about growing up in the United States. My grandmother came from Russia, a statue on her knee. My grandfather had his father's cap he'd brought from Italy. They heard about a country where life might let them win. They paid the fare to America and there they melted in. Lovely Lady Liberty with her book of recipes and the finest one she's got. The great American melting pot, the great American melting pot.
America was founded by the English, but also by the Spanish, Dutch, and French. Our principles still sticks, our heritage is mixed, so anything can be the president.
You simply melt right in. It doesn't matter what your skin. It doesn't matter where you're from or your religion. You jump right into the great American melting pot. The great American melting pot. Ooh, what is blue, red, white, and blue? America was the new world, and Europe was the old. America was the land of hope, or so the legend told. On steamboats by the millions, in search of honest pay, those 19th century immigrants sailed to reach the USA. Lovely Lady Liberty, with her book of recipes, and the finest one she's got. The great American melting pot, the great American melting pot. Ooh, what ingredients, liberty and immigrants. They found their country's customs, their language and their ways. Help build the factories, till the soil, help build the USA. Go on and ask your grandma, hear what she has to tell. How great to be American and something else as well. Lovely Lady Liberty, with her book of recipes, and the finest one she's got. The great American melting pot, the great American melting pot, the great American melting pot.
Dina, it wasn't as easy as you make it look creating America. Our country didn't always reach from sea to shining sea.
That is true. We certainly had our share of growing pains. One thing you will discover when you get next to one another is everybody needs some elbow room.
Elbow room.
It's nice when you're kind of cozy, but not when you're tangled up to know you. Everybody needs some elbow, needs a little elbow room. That's how it was in the early days of the USA. People kept coming to settle, though the East was the only place there was to go.
The president was Thomas Jefferson. He made a deal with Napoleon.
How'd you like to sell a mile or two?
Or 3 or 100 or 1,000.
And so in 1803 the Louisiana Territory was sold to us without a fuss and gave us lots of elbow
prepared for good times and for bad.
And for bad,
They hired
Sacagawea to be their guide. She led them all across the countryside, reached the coast,
and found the most elbow room they ever had. The way was opened up for folks with bravery. There were plenty of fights to win land rights, but the West was meant to be.
They call it manifest destiny. The travelers, traders, and the peddlers, the politicians and the settlers.
They got there by any way they could.
Any way they could go.
Gold rush trampled down the wilderness railroads, south across from east to west. Soon the West was opened up for good.
Now we jet from east to west. Goodbye, New York, hello, land.
But it took those early folks to open up the way.
Now we got a lot of room to be growing from sea to shining sea.
we have got our elbow room.
Elbow room.
But if there should ever come a time
When we're crowded up together, I'm
sure we'll find some elbow rooms up on the moon.
oh, elbow room, elbow room. Got to get us some elbow room. It's the moon or bust, and God we trust. There's a new land. Oh,
Do you think we'll ever colonize on the moon someday?
There's a whole universe of possibilities.
And my students are the ones who are going to take us there. Man, that's a great song. Reminds me of when I was a kid. I used to love riding on trains.
Well, have you ever traveled by plane?
Yes,
What about by boat?
yes.
Well, have you ever traveled by spaceship?
I don't know anyone who's ever traveled by spaceship.
I know someone who has. They say our solar system is centered around the sun. 9 planets, large and small, parading by. But somewhere out in space, there's another shining face that you might see some night up in the sky, waving high. Interplanet Janet, she's a galaxy girl, a solar system bitch from a future world. She travels like a rocket with her comet team, and there's never been a planet Janet hasn't seen. No, there's never been a planet Janet hasn't seen. She's been to the sun, it's a lot of fun. It's a hot spot, it's a gas. Hydrogen and helium in a big bright glowing mass. It's a star, it's a star. So Janet got an autograph. Mercury was near the sun, so Janet stopped by. But the mercury on Mercury was much too high, so Janet slipped her on the Venus she found. She couldn't see a thing for all the clouds around. Earth looked exciting, kind of green and inviting, so Janet thought she'd give it a go. But those creatures on that planet looked so very weird to Janet, she didn't even dare to say hello. It's a bird, it's a plane, why it must be a UFO, but it was
Interplanet Janet, she's a galaxy girl,
a solar system mist from a future world. Travels like a rocket with her comet team, and there's never been a planet Janet hasn't seen. No, there's never been a planet Janet hasn't seen. Mars is red and Jupiter's big, and Saturn shows off its rings. Uranus is built on a funny tilt, and Neptune is its twin. And Pluto, little Pluto, is the furthest planet from our sun. They say our solar system is not alone in space. The universe has endless mystery. Some future astronaut may find out what that she thought a shooting star instead turned out to be. Interplanet Janet, she's a galaxy girl. A solar system is from a future world. Travels like a rocket with her comet team. And there's never been a planet Janet hasn't seen. No, there's never been a planet Janet hasn't seen.
Well, Tom, buddy, we've been here long enough. You've got a big day ahead of you. We've got to go.
What? You guys can't leave yet? There's so many songs we haven't done yet.
Hey, Tom, that really is the end. We gotta get back to where we came from. Just like Janet here. Right, Janet?
Right, Julie?
Don't worry, Tom. You'll be a great teacher. Good luck.
Good luck, big guy.
Good luck.
Goodbye, Tom. And remember, you learn something new every day. Look out for it.
Wait. First of all, I want to thank you for all of your help. I know I'm ready to teach.
Woo!
But I have a little time left. Do you think we do just one more song? That way, I'll know I'm ready.
What song would you like to do?
Hey, my favorite.
Interjections!
Well, Reginald was home with the flu. The doctor knew just what to do. She cleared infection with one small injection. Well, Reginald uttered some interjections.
Ow, that's smart. Yeah, that's not fair giving you guys a shot down there.
Interjections, so excitement or emotion. There's usually set apart by an exclamation point or by comment the feeling's not as strong. Though Geraldine played hard to get on, Geraldo knew he'd woo her. Yeah, he showed his affection despite her objection, and Geraldine hollered some interjection.
Well, you've got some nerve. I've never been so insulted in my life. Hey, you're kind of cute.
Interjection, so excitement or emotion, they're generally set apart by an exclamation point or by a comment not as strong.
So when you're happy,
Hooray!
or sad,
Oh.
or frightened,
E!
or mad,
Rat!
or excited,
Wow!
or glad,
Hey!
an interjection starts the sentence right.
The game was set at 7-0. When Franklin found he had the ball, he made a connection the other direction, and the crowd started shouting some
Interjections!
Darn, you threw the ball the wrong way. You lost us the game.
Hooray, I'm for the other team!
Interjections, so excitement or emotion, they're generally set apart from a sentence by an exclamation point or by common feelings not as strong.
So when you're happy,
Hooray!
or sad,
Oh.
or frightened,
E!
or mad,
Rat!
or excited,
Wow!
or glad,
Hey!
an interjection starts a sentence right.
Interjections, so excitement or emotion, they're generally set apart from a sentence by an exclamation point or by common feelings not as strong. Interjections, so excitement or emotion,
Hallelujah, hallelujah,